from the country that brought you Ninja comes a new show. Okay, he's not really Ninja. But anyways, he's kind of cool when he talks to people, and hey, can't tell you he has a beaver too?
You can't forget about me, bro. Check out Tubecast, oh yeah. Haha.
Hey guys, Tazwhole here, Woman Dad's little Tubecast. You know what, guys? I'm sitting here with my buddy Garrulous. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing alright, how are you doing?
I'm doing
You already
freaking...
said you're doing alright.
Yeah, always. You know what? Like, you gotta say it twice to know that it's nice or something like that. Something to do with saying it twice. I'm not sure. I heard that a lot when I went to New York. But anyways, my audience is probably wondering, where are you coming from?
I'm coming from New England. It's cold here.
New England! It's cold here! Well, you know what? I dressed for the occasion because right now in Canada it's snowing and it's icy, and I swear to God, I think I friggin' when it came down to shoveling like the sidewalk, I must have fell like 4 times, and I felt like an idiot I felt so bad each time. And then I'm limping back to the house. I'm like, my life sucks.
I feel that. I was getting ready to go to class the other morning, and I got up. My mother said, "Hey, watch out! It's icy outside." And I said, "Okay." And like as soon as I stepped outside, I immediately fell down, and it was like it was one of those slow falls. So like I was thinking about it the whole time, and I wasn't like scared for falling.
At least
I was just like really like.
I was gonna say, at least it didn't have that like that one neighbor where it's like they slowly do the slow clap, you know, as you fall.
I know my neighbors don't ever acknowledge us. So.
Okay, well at least you got neighbors that are not like nosing or snooping in your stuff and stuff. But still, like at least you got good neighbors. I swear to God, my neighbors hate me because I'm too freaking loud. Fuck. They're probably like, oh my God, that's why I'm glad, guys. If you ever, I'll say this, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever get into broadcasting, streaming, twitching, whatever, I'll say if, please, get some of this foamy, spongy stuff, because the fact is, it'll help block the sound out so well. It's awesome. I love it. I got so much of this stuff because, oh my gosh, I'd be just hearing banging on the wall. And I live in a semi-detached, so pretty much my next door neighbor, like, mind you, she can't hear much because she's, I'd say, really old European, and also she doesn't really speak English, but you can hear the broom or smack. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck. Anyways, what content do you like to upload online? Like, what do you do?
Last year-ish, what was it? I think it was last year. Last year I made a video about a Sonic Mania mod. So Sonic Mania was one of the more recent Sonic games coming out, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But like, I made a video about a mod, and that was apparently the right thing to do because a lot of people watched it, and up until that point, I didn't really have any viewers or anything like that. And all of a sudden it was like, people were pouring in, and it was crazy, so I decided to keep doing that. So I kept playing mods people would make, and just other Sonic games. It's mostly Sonic content.
The only song that I've played like recently was probably like Sonic Team Forces or whatnot. Other than that, I'm like,
That one was a debacle.
Yeah, it was. But then again, I'm sorry, Sonic Adventures with Biggs the Cat and Froggy, I don't like that shit. I was like, oh, the fishing part drove me insane.
Just everything else about that game, though, was so good.
Yeah. Mind you, it was really cool because you get to play each and every character, like Knuckles, Tails, you have Biggs the Cat, you have a robot thing, and you have Sonic, obviously, but I'm not sure. Do you play Amy in that one or no?
Yeah, it's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, and Gamma.
Robot. Yeah. I know it was something like that. But, okay, this is going to be a good question. Okay, so out of all the Sonic characters, who's your favorite?
I like Silver a lot, even though he came from the worst game. but I don't know, I always he's got, like, the psychic powers, and he's a time traveler.
Which one did Silver originally come from?
He's from Sonic the Hedgehog, it's just called Sonic the Hedgehog, but people refer to it as Sonic 2006 because it came out in 2006. It's sometimes called one of the worst games ever made.
I thought Sonic Boom was. Sonic Boom.
That tops it, in my opinion.
Sonic Boom, and also Sonic the Black Knight. I'm sorry, but I'm like, where the hell did you rip this off?
Not good. Not good. That one's not very good.
That one is not very good. I was very...
Not as bad as Sonic Boom or Sonic 06, but it's not good.
Anytime Sonic started wearing, a bandana, but then, when it came down to, I forget what Sonic it was. You could tell me which one it is if you know. But when Sonic actually, his love interest or whatnot is supposed to be like this anime chick, and then it's like, I'm supposed to save you. It's like, oh god. Really? Now you're actually...
I think that was Sonic 06.
Yeah, you're running in real time where it's like you're running with people around you. It's like, dude, we see a hedgehog. Wow, this is like our everyday thing. He's running really fast. Wow. Oh my god.
The best part about that is that in that little town you're in that game, there's a mission where you need to save a dog. And you like, I mean, I wasn't thinking it was going to be some new Sonic-looking character, but it's just a regular dog. And you have this regular dog creature next to the mutant, disgusting hedgehog creature.
Oh god.
Like, whose decision was this? Like, I don't know. It's like Mario Odyssey with the realistic humans next to Mario.
Oh, yeah.
Except Mario Odyssey was good.
Mario Odyssey was good, but isn't like Mario Odyssey, they had like almost like a Grand Theft Auto feel to it?
I mean, you
open world,
possess the living frequently, which is kind of scary.
Huh? Yeah, that's kind of freaky. Well, but then again, spoiler alerts, guys, you get to possess dinosaurs in that game and bullets. So, anyways, it doesn't matter. So the laws of physics don't matter in that game. But I'll say, yeah. So, are there any games of recent that you are looking forward to?
Well, Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm very excited for. In fact, I thought it came out tomorrow on the 25th. Well, technically it's today, the 25th, because it's 29th. Apparently, I googled it. It was like, oh yeah, it comes out the 25th, and my order said it was getting here at the 29th, and I was like, what's the deal with that? But my friend very graciously told me that we get it on the 29th, not the 25th. That's
thank you. That just corrects me. But then you know what? We're Canada, so we're out behind everyone else. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to that game because I actually am the one who 4 years ago put down $100 and said, hey, I'm doing it for Kingdom Hearts 3. They're like, it's never gonna come out. I'm like, oh, you shut the hell up! It is. Don't talk about this shit about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh my god, trust me. When it comes out in this game, I know what's gonna happen. But no, guys, I hope. Sorry, I have to rage about this a little bit because I'm a little salty from Square Enix, and as I know, SquareSoft. But anyways, Square Enix, mind you, I love Final Fantasy, and mind you, I will say that I liked 15, but I didn't like how short it was. So I understand when it comes out games and they leak games, it kind of ruins it for everyone because it's kind of like, you know what, like, come out with a game, they go, oh my god, what are you gonna add to it? What are you gonna add to it? What are you gonna add to it? And they're like, and it's like, oh fine, we're gonna give you a few episodes and keep you guys busy for a fucking couple months. And then he's like, hey, yo, are you gonna do that, that episode Arden or Luna Freya? And then there's like, don't bug me, okay? Okay, fans, don't freaking bug me. And then suddenly, a couple weeks after, or months after that, I'm not sure how it worked, but it's like, fuck off! You know what? And then the director just pulled out his hair and just, pulled a whole No Man's Sky on this, and he gave up.
I heard No Man's Sky got a little bit better.
Yeah, I've heard it's gotten better, but then, you know what? There's too many promises when it first came out. Like, that's one thing that developers have to be very careful about, because what the fan base is trying to depict and what their product is, because you never know if it's going to be good enough, and you're like, oh, shit. And I feel really bad when it comes down to my episodes, because I'm like, I'm my biggest critic, trust me. Anyways, but, so I was going to say, you're mainly on Twitch?
No, I'm on YouTube. I upload pretty much every day, and I stream on the weekends on YouTube because...
Okay, so how long...
Everybody's already on YouTube, so it's kind of like when I used to post Twitch links, people wouldn't really follow it. So
they wouldn't correlate.
I might as well stream here.
Yeah, so I was just going to say, like, So, how long you been at YouTube right now?
Well, I uploaded that first video that started everything, I think, in October 2017, and it's been since I've been doing stuff since then. So
that's good. I know even when it comes out of YouTube, like people, they get an idea, they kind of. I know YouTube's biggest thing is you have to be relevant. You got to keep on uploading, and the fact is, if you don't do it consecutively, you know what, it just show up in their algorithm or something like that. But
yeah, the algorithm's horrible.
It's
almost
horrible.
Exclusively horrible.
It's horrible, but it's also, you understand. Like I see a lot of people that they hop on to streaming and they hop on to broadcasting and they'll be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be the next biggest thing, and I'm like, dude, you know how many million people are thinking that? This is what I say to I said to a lot of people on Twitch, I'm sorry guys, you're going to kill me in the comments, but I say, everyone can Twitch. Not everyone should Twitch. Everyone can do YouTube. Not everyone should do YouTube. Because there's people that get into it, and the main thing is engaging in your audience. And a lot of people, they don't do that. Or I'll say this, even when I get a comment on YouTube, I will check that shit out first, and I will actually, like, comment as soon as possible back. But that's the thing, or people that, or even when they start streaming, they see the chat going, and they either stop talking, or they stop gaming, and so I'm more or less just running around, just talking to their audience. It's like, you gotta find a perfect norm to that. But I'll say, what is the most difficult part of you being on YouTube right to this point?
Probably just keeping up with the upload schedule, because recently I changed it, so I was doing, like, every single day, including weekends, but I just, with my semester starting up again, and health stuff, and just junk like that, I had to get to the point where I was like, alright, I'm not going to do weekends anymore, and I'll just do stuff during the week. And then it's also just burnout. Burnout's a big issue, because, like, I can only play the same game so many times before I start, like...
Unless you got a really good group of friends that love to play this one game, and then you actually enjoy playing with them.
Yeah, a lot of my friends don't like playing Sonic games, stuff like that. Like, I mean, they'll like playing, like, Mario and junk, but, like, it's mostly Call of Duty and shooters and stuff that I don't care about. Like, they play a lot of Destiny. I'm not a huge fan of it, but...
What about Overwatch?
Yeah, they play that too.
Yes.
I played it for a bit, and there was this really great moment where my friend called me. He was like, hey, we're going to get on Overwatch. We need someone to play on the team with us. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll play. And from the background, his girlfriend, I could hear, oh, but I don't want to play with Dylan. He's not good.
Oh, shit, that's snap. I'll say this, guys. Don't feel bad.
I know.
My girlfriend, she hasn't even played it, because, you know what? She's like, what game are you playing? I'm playing Overwatch. I've been doing it. It's a real big rage. And she goes, what are you playing Overwatch? And I'm like, honey, do you know what Overwatch is? And she goes, I don't know. I just hear about it. And then she goes, I sit her down to play Overwatch. And she goes, there's nothing but tits and ass. And I'm like, honey, that's the aesthetic of it. But that's not the point.
And that's just Winston.
Oh, yes. Yes, just with those, you know, hang titties just swinging in the air and stuff, you know. Oh, God. It's... Nah. But definitely, I'll say this, I like Overwatch a little bit more than Call of Duty, because I like the whole, aesthetically pleasing, like, I know Blizzard, they did a good job on their characters and character development when it came down to developing each character, because each character is a cinematic.
Mm.
Yeah.
The designs are really nice.
I'm just pissed off they're not Canadian yet! Yeah.
Maybe McCree will turn out to be Canadian.
Him wearing that American flag on his like poncho and stuff, I don't think so. But I'm like, oh no.
He's gonna peel off the American flag and it's gonna be
either that or Winston, it'll be like, haha, Winston, you go to space. And then he finishes a jar of like banana or whatnot, or whatever that banana spread like peanut butter eats or whatever. It's like, or it eats. That's peanut butter eats with a banana. But anyways, it's like he undoes it. It's like at the bottom it has a Canadian flag. It's like no one will ever know.
Some secrets are meant to be kept.
Yes. It's like that, and then like freaking what the wrecking ball or Hammond shows up. Ha ha! I know your secret. I know your secret. Shut the hell up, you little rodent. Oh, but anyways, so I was gonna say, now I know this. You've already talked about this a bit, but I'll say, okay, just to verify. Okay, if you could play a game and you can never get sick of, what game would you play? What's your favorite game?
Well, my favorite game, like, of all time is probably Mario 64. I feel like I can go back to it as many times as I want. It's fun to just jump around and
woohoo and all that shit.
Yeah, it's a great time, and I really liked Odyssey as well. Like, that's way up there for me, and it's a lot of Mario games. As for a game that I wish I could play forever without getting sick of, probably Sonic Mania. I mean, I love the game, but it's like I play it all the time, so like at some point I'm not gonna want to play it anymore, and I really hope that doesn't happen. But
isn't the Sonic Mania the one that recently just came out with like they kind of remastered it a bit? Or no?
Yeah, Sonic Mania was it came out in 2017. It's kind of like a celebration of a bunch of the old classic games.
Yeah,
so they took levels from the old games and made them
better.
They kind of remixed them, and then they added a couple new levels, and it's a really great game. Like, it's one of the best Sonic games ever made, in my opinion. And
yeah,
the reviews said that too. But like, it's just I play it a lot. But that's just what people wanted me to do.
Yeah, hey, you know what? You play what you like. But I'll say
and
this.
what I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I enjoy doing it. So
play something that you enjoy. Play something that you enjoy. Because a lot of people, they'll play stuff just because it's trending, and I'm like, you don't do it like that, because after a while, people, it's stupid. You know what? You don't know what's going to be trending that much anymore. It's like, but
yeah, exactly. Like earlier, you were saying like, oh, everyone can YouTube, but not everyone should YouTube.
Yes.
Like, I feel like it should come down to why you're doing it personally. So like, if you're doing it for the right reasons, like, oh, you're having a good time, or you want to make people laugh or something, and you know, like, it should come down to that instead of like, oh, I'm gonna play something that's really popular and try and get famous. Like, you should never jump into it thinking you should.
They're trying to be someone else or whatnot, or like
you should be yourself and have fun. I think that's what it should come down to, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I've been doing, and what I want to continue doing.
That's what you got to stick with. Now, I was gonna say do you have any advice for my audience at home? People that want to start if they want to start something up, or to motivate them if they want to, they're trying to think.
Well, what I would usually say to that is play what you enjoy. Because, like, when I come into a stream or come into a video and I see someone really having a good time playing something they enjoy or doing anything that they like, reviewing a game, playing a game, just talking about discussion, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, that's infinitely more entertaining to me than watching someone play something just because they think they need to. So, like, sure, it might be easy to play, like, the newest thing, but if you really get into something that you enjoy, I think people will see that you enjoy it and enjoy it.
For the right reasons, not the wrong reasons. Because I know there's people, they're like, there's some people, I'll say this, always play games that you will enjoy, but you know what? If you're going to lose a few people just because you're not playing a certain game, it's like, you know what?
It's no skin off your teeth.
No skin off your teeth, because they're not
whatever.
Loyal people and they're not going to stick by you. But the people, like, your audience should know you well enough that, okay, like me, I'll say this. Guys, I'm going to get a lot of hate in the comments. But you know what? I am not a Minecraft player. I can't play creative games. I am not creative, per se. But you know what? I'm like, I get bored. And you know what? I don't think I'd ever gonna post some content with me playing a Minecraft game ever, because I know I won't have fun.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't force it. Don't force it.
No, there's always people that are like, yeah, I'm gonna speedrun this shit the first hour that this game is out, man. You know what? There's already like 500 people that have already done it. Or there's already people that are like, bigger that have already done it, and the fact is they already have contracts with the development company to get that game free before release. So, you gotta take that into consideration. So try to be, I know it's hard on YouTube these days to be original, but guys, just be you, really.
That's why it's called YouTube.
Yeah, because it's what you can produce. But you know what? YouTube is putting a lot of rules, and I'm like, it's getting harder for you. I'll say this.
It's their tube. It's not YouTube anymore.
Their tube, yes. Their tube, her tube, his tube, maybe neighbor's tube. I'm not sure. Baby tube. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, you know what? Mom Gamer's right there too. But I'll say this. Yes. So I would say that I know people. There's always people. Like, what I mean by people, a lot of people can do YouTube. A lot of people shouldn't do YouTube because the fact is, these are the people that get onto YouTube and they expect that YouTube owes them something, or their audience owes them something. It's not a good thing. It's not a good way to look at things. Because, you know what? I'm happy. I don't have a regret in my mind. I'll say this, guys, on YouTube and streaming and stuff like that. Don't think it's cheap, because it's not cheap. Trust me, if it was cheap, I would be I'd be so better right now, but I'll be like, I just want to create the best content for you guys, but also, I like having fun doing that, showing other people to you guys, to help you find your audience. So once you find that core audience, they're going to stick with you. That's all what we're doing on Twitch and Mixer and everything else. We're trying to find our core audience. The people that relate to us. And then when I find the people, like, they relate to me, and you know what, they kind of know what games I don't like to play. It's like, he's not going to play Minecraft, he's going to play something else. You know what, they'll stick by even though. But then, obviously, there's going to be random people, like the people that keep on flipping the remote and be like, hey, you know what, we need to see something else. But you know what, that's your choice, not mine. But anyways, I'm so glad to have you as a guest on the show. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Good talking with you.
Anyways, alright. Like I say, people, you know what? Steve is biting on my ankles, bitch. Anyways, but I'll say this, guys. Please leave me a like. Because I like bacon, you like bacon, we all like bacon! Now, Peter, hey, step the hell off, because I love bacon. It makes me me. I'm not me without my bacon. I'm not pretty at all. And trust me, my girlfriend knows, so don't even ask her, because you know what? She's gonna fight me on it. She's gonna say, hey, you're not even pretty to begin with! And you know what? She's right. Yes, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and it's sad you have if they have a significant other out there, you guys don't understand. They're always right. Anyways, guys, so please, down in the comments below, please leave me a comment, because I want to learn stuff. I know stuff. Girls like guys with skills. Help me out with my skills. Apparently, my girlfriend thinks so. But anyways, guys, so I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. See you guys!
If you guys want to catch Tazwhole at Tazwhole at Instagram and at Twitter, or check out his Discord at Tazwhole #4611. This is Steve. So I'll see you guys in the next video, guys, and I'll fuck up some more stuff. See you guys!